Hey, and welcome to episode 9 of SOW Ignition. Due to some unfortunate incidents, my task partner will not be here with me tonight. Instead, I will be going at this solo. As usual, we start the show with Carrie Alice in the ring, and we are here live from Kansas City, Missouri. Looks like we're going to have some big news right away. Oh, so there had been some rumblings about this, as well as a few other things, but I think I'll let Carrie announce them, that we would be having a super card coming up. And that's exactly what we've got. And yep, the Heavyweight Open Challenge, we all knew that was coming in this next episode, and we've had some teasers for it as well. From none other than the Cowboy, Clint Cassidy, our 6-shooter. Caster, interested in defending his national championship, is unsurprising, given his history and general relative confidence, we should say. Now that's going to be nice. Aaron Payne and Meiji Kaito, both of them competed in one of the greatest matches in SOW history at Pit Stop. So it'll be nice to see them back on one of our biggest episodes of Ignition. And it's unsurprising that Meiji Kaito would want to get back in the ring and try to clean up his now blemished, I should say, record. Meanwhile, Aaron Payne wanting an open challenge for Downforce. That's impressive. Potential... a TV title. Okay. That'll be fun. I mean, I'm not quite sure what that'll entail, but Carrie says that he will be letting us know as we go once it's fully confirmed. And this is the last thing I would have heard rumblings of. The SOW High Gear, a new show coming on Saturday. After all that big news, of course, we're going to have a big one. Big, strong, terrifying woman. Queen Chaos, Dia Keaton coming to the ring and looking like she's ready to kill with that skull mask on. This is going to be a beat. So, I'm hearing we have some sound. Okay. Yep. Sound levels should be good. As we come out to our next competitor, the Killer, Eve Moreau. Now she has had a bit of an unfortunate stint lately, facing off in back-to-back matches effectively on Ignition's episode 6 and 8 against Kimura Aiko and coming out on the losing end both times. However, she still sits pretty near the top of our rankings and is likely looking to move up higher. We start with a pretty surprising amount of lockups and chain wrestling coming from the Queen of Chaos. This is a solid bit of technical back and forth, something we don't usually see from either of these women, really. I guess Eve does sometimes get into some technical bouts with Kimura, who is a bit of a technical mistress, but to see her do it against someone like Dia Keaton is very impressive, to say the least. Big boots to the face, and a test of strength here, ending with an elbow to the face, and that was a wrist clutch backdrop. Oh, that Scoop power slam lift into a suplex. Dia Keaton showing off here. Bringing her a little over more towards the middle of that corner, and then just a jumping stomp to the gut. We've seen Dia employ those stomps quite a bit, really dealing damage to her opponents. And she seems in full control here, though Eve quick to respond with a kangaroo kick. Some hammer blows to the back, trying to outpower Queen Chaos. Not a shocking strategy from the killer. She does tend to be the pound for pound, the strongest wrestler we have, but she gets hit with a fierce shoulder blade. And a boot to the face after a stomp to knock her to her knees. Eve Moreau's showing out here. Dia attempts to throw Eve into the corner, but Eve overpowering her. Oh my God. The ring out lariat.
1, 2, 5 minutes gone. 3.
Dia is just sitting on the outside, staring Eve down, catching her breath and waiting.
5, 6, 7.
Big scoop lift into the suplex again. Oh, went for the pin, but Eve quicked out immediately. Didn't get up though, just kicked out and took a little bit of a rest. Not sure about that strategy, honestly. I feel if you're gonna kick out, you should stand up. If you're not gonna kick out, you should take the 1-2 before you do it. Use that time to rest while your opponent isn't going to try to attack you. Dia employing these suplexes quite a lot tonight. Already having landed 3 of them. Oh my God, what is Dia going for here? Oh! An exploder to the outside!
2.
And now stomping Eve's face in!
4.
And Eve is replying with some hard hits as she now goes back into the ring, smartly avoiding Dia's playground on the outside. Another swing out neck breaker. And a deadlift suplex.
1, 2, 3.
Dia once again stalling on the outside, but Eve
4,
smartly not taking the bait here.
5.
Dia wants the outside stall. She wants to be out there because while the ref is counting, it has been determined that the count out outplays the shoulder break, outranks the DQ count. If a weapon attack or other such thing happens on the outside, it's effectively legal. Now, I'm not personally quite sure about how I feel about that ruling, but that was determined by the board. So Carrie Alice and the wrestlers really don't have much of a say there.
1.
And now Dia back on the outside, but this time quick to get back in, knowing Eve isn't going to bother to follow. And she doesn't really need a breather herself. Eve, swing out, neck breaker. Picking Dia back up, but oh, huge spine buster. And a running drop kick to the face. Now we've got a strike exchange. Eve trying to show that her chops can outdo these punches from Taya. But Taya says, no. No, they cannot. So Eve responds with a massive hook of her own, flexing, showing she's still in this. And a huge lariat. But Taya just gets back up and throws a few strong punches, rocking Eve's jaw. Oh, Eve went for another kick. Taya caught her leg into an exploder. Picks Eve up and, oh my God! Eve just feed Taya straight to the outside, right over the top rope. Yeah, I don't blame Taya for taking a second to breathe after that one. She looks a little wary, looks a little concerned. Ooh, but that pop-up powerbomb does not finish it. There's that spine buster again. And the low drop kick to the face. But I mean, Jesus. Eve getting a running shoulder tackle after faking out a little bit there. I think she changed her mind. And there's that suplex, power scoop lift into a suplex again. Dia Keaton very much in control in terms of the power game, but here comes Eve with a running back elbow in the corner into a headlock slam. Knee to the face from Dia. Tossing Eve into the corner. Oh, we've seen this. Oh my God, Eve saw it. She knew. She dodged it, and now she's setting Dia up for oh yes, muscle buster. Can Eve capitalize? We got the pin. 1, 2, and Dia kicks out at 2.9. That could not have been any closer. Kamigoe. 1, 2, but Taya kicks out at 2. Dia is still in this. Eve, I don't know if she knows what she has left to use on Dia as she gets dropped on her face from a high altitude. Oh, the lariat! 2, and that does it! What a performance! What a finish! And a low drop kick to the face. Dia Keaton, she's not done. Stomping Eve out. And another lariat! Alright, and we are here backstage, and we have the current National Heavyweight Champion facing off against the former National Heavyweight Champion. And, I mean, I guess we'll have to see what they have to say. It looks like Mars is... yeah, that makes sense. Mars is here to get a rematch, and Caster already knows it. But Caster is not super well liked backstage. His not really brutal, but his more authoritative tactics and personality tend to rub people the wrong way. But Mars right here saying that he's going to be giving everything he has to win this belt back from Caster Leakton. And Caster responding in kind, telling Mars that he's stepping into a war zone. Yeah, I can't wait either. That'll be a hell of a match for Downforce. All right. And, I mean, after that, Not a huge moment backstage, but enough to set up our next title match for Downforce. That's 2 title matches on Downforce now. The world title and the national title. And speaking of title matches, here are the current, somehow still, #1 contenders for the tag titles, who just had a tag title match. Ow, hit the desk, my bad. A tag title match on Pit Stop. Despite having 2 back-to-back tag title matches on pay-per-view, these 2 are still at the top of the rankings. That just goes to show how damn good Sin Carlo is. And on the other side, the man who requested this match, having felt that Atomico has become a little too brutal, maybe feeling that the tactics he's been using are a bit personal, especially given this poor guy took 3 U-238s, 2 frog splashes, and a massive jumping centaur. I can't really blame him for feeling that way, though I don't think that his beliefs are quite the case. Now, with that said, something to note in this match, this is not Chikara Strike's first singles match, nor is it his first real time being a single star at all. He's been a single star through much of his career. And on the other side, Atomico, I mean, really, while the live stream has not been an infrequent tag team, Atomico has almost exclusively been in tag competition alongside Gran Monstruo, his longtime tag partner. So it's quite interesting to see him competing against a man who is, I mean, effectively a singles competitor that formed a tag team with a good friend. This is definitely going to be an interesting matchup. It's already started quite differently than I would have imagined for Atomico. Though we're getting more into Atomico's wheelhouse now. A lot of whips, a lot of running, a lot of dodges, as we just saw there. Perfectly timed, thank you for that, Atomico. Now we've got a strike exchange, kicks versus chops. Who's gonna come out on top? Big chop to the back of the neck there, but a punch in response. Oh, Atomico moving back to that corner, almost like he feels his tag partner should be there. But we know that this is not a tag team match. Even though Monstruo is over there, he can't tag out here. He's gonna have to fight this one on his own. And he's doing a pretty solid job of that as it stands. Now going to the outside, and I don't think that Seiji's going to be helping here. He's just here, just like Monstruo is, for moral support as these two battle it out. Oh my, maybe not. I guess if you throw him into your partner, you can get your partner to respond a little bit. Unexpected from the live stream, actually. But Atomico setting up in the center here. Now throwing Chikara back to the outside. This is an interesting. I mean, we've seen Atomico can get pretty brutal, and he's doing it here. He's gotten aggressive even now, though not quite in the same way as before. Back to the outside again. This is wild. This match is going on the outside a lot more than I would have thought. Maybe Chikara and Atomico have a bit of a bit of heat with one another. Because they're really going at it. Ooh, and now these chops. Rapid fire Chisagari chops into the corner. Into a top rope elbow drop followed by a standing elbow drop. And now a punch from Atomico, but that, I don't know if that really matches up to the level of aggression we just saw from Chikara, seeming to respond to Atomico's own aggression. This match has not been what I was expecting at all, honestly. Neither competitor wrestling their usual styles here. Mostly just going to hurt each other and... Ooh! A brainbuster in the corner. Getting a 2 count, I think almost a 3 count off that. I mean, that's pretty rough. Atomico is really taking some damage here. Ooh, and kicking out of that Dragon Rana immediately. Or Hurricane Rana, maybe. Might have been incorrect on that. Oh, but a DDT on the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. And now he's ripping at that ankle on the outside.
3, 4, 10 minutes gone.
Well, we've got 10 minutes gone now in this competition. Ooh! Big kick to the side of the head from Atomico. But, like, honestly, these two look very evenly matched here. If not, Chikara being a little in control. A fake out there to a slap, and now a Boston Crab is locked in. I'm unsure of where Atomico's going. Like, it feels like he's on the back foot here. Oh, but he's in his wheelhouse now with a flying elbow drop, going right back up top with a frog splash into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Responding with a DDT. Unsurprising from Chikara to try and slow this down as Atomico picks up the pace. He wants to keep this in his wheelhouse. Steady, with large power moves. And technical style holds. Atomico showing some respect to Latino Heat. But it's not enough as he takes a series of chops. Oh! But I think Chikara might be tired. He can't tag out. And Atomico calling for the end here. U238! 1, 2, 3! And that's the match. Atomico finishing it off as usual with his special U238 finisher. Chikara, I'm sorry, buddy. Better luck next time. Oh, and okay, so the number 1 contenders have entered the ring, and oh, they are calling out the Dark Crusade. This is the hometown of both Byron and Tony. So the tag champs are likely in the building tonight. I don't know if I'd be calling them out in quite this manner, but you know, I don't think we'll be too surprised if they come out here. And unsurprisingly, here come the tag team champions. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what Cinder Darla was thinking calling these two out. They, I know that there has been a, let's say, sordid history between the two of these teams. You know, given Darla was unable to capture the tag titles from these teams on either of their opportunities. And Darlo is still at the top of the rankings chart, so it's not too surprising that they want another chance, but I don't know, calling out the tag champs in their hometown to me personally just does not sound like a very good idea. Byron goes and sits on the apron. Pulling himself up back into the ring now. That has been quite a while since the tag champs have been home, being on tour both with SOW and finishing out their indie dates in other cities. And unsurprisingly, the Dark Crusade were tag champs pretty much everywhere they went. They've been a team for quite a while. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what Atomico is thinking right now. I mean, they do deserve another title shot, but there's 4 weeks of TV to go to straightaway, at least. Oh, those are some big words. Tony isn't going to be happy hearing that, honestly. He's already dealing with the stigma of everyone who talks about this team always talks about Tony being the quote-unquote wink link, even though, realistically, in my opinion, there isn't a weak link in the Dark Crusade. People simply target Tony because nobody wants to get caught in Byron's clutches. And as Tony himself is pointing out here, he kicked out of that pin. It was an incredible combination Atomico pulled off, but Tony was still able to kick out despite Monstro blocking Byron from breaking the pin up. But it sounds like Atomico is, more than ready to keep going now. Oh, and to cool off his partner, Monstro decides to take over. And they've got a point. They have been killing it on Ignition. They do it every single build so far. And I mean, that is also a fair enough point. I wouldn't call it pointless fluff, though. That's part of your... Oh. A definitive no from the champ? Really? I guess I get it. You don't want to guarantee that title shot, but... I should probably shut my mouth and let them talk. Yeah, that's how this goes. Huh. Whoa! 2 out of 3 falls? That's how they're going to end this trilogy? And those are some interesting rules to set. 2 cut play per fall, 20 minutes per fall. If Cinder Darlow manages to land a pin, they're basically saying that they're guaranteed to win this match, unsurprisingly. But, oh, it is a last chance title match. And they're saying that if they don't accept this, they're going to have to wrestle every week to remain the #1 contenders. Monstro, unsurprisingly quick to accept. That is a hell of a match for Downforce. This card is shaping out to be insane already. I don't really know how to move on from that big reveal. And I've got to tell you guys, it's already confirmed. It is not just confirmed for Downforce. The tag team titles are going to main event, the special episode of Ignition. But shifting gears from that, I have to talk about the man coming to the ring right now, Twisted Trent Taylor, who was specifically called out for this match by his opponent. Shockingly demanding a match against Trent Taylor, something I'm not sure I would ever personally do, is Suave Jackson. Now this man, he was backstage before this match speaking with Mars Namor about strategies for how to defeat Trent Taylor, how to deal with Trent Taylor. And you gotta wonder how that's going to play in to the upcoming match. Mars Namor having defeated Trent Taylor in the past, though he has now lost his title, he doesn't seem to have lost his confidence quite yet. We'll see if that bleeds into his protege, SOW Jackson, who, I mean, instantly opens with a power slam. Or body slam, technically. And it comes as a response in kind from Trent Taylor, who comes with some punches, tries to burn him. Whoa! It's a little early for that in this, don't you think, Trent? Did Trent come here to have a match, or did he try to come here to hurt somebody? I mean, he's got to be thinking of the rankings. If he wins this match, that would put him up pretty high. It would get him close to a title match almost. Oh, ripping on that arm. That has got to hurt. That will definitely affect Taylor's striking power here tonight. We've got a test of strength here, which unsurprisingly, SOW wins. Oh, slap the hands away into a lariat, falling head drop. SOW Jackson quickly taking control here, but misses the boot attempt and ends up running into the turnbuckle. And we've got, once again, Taylor biting at those fingers. Raking of the eyes. He is not happy here. Big strike exchange there, won quickly by SOW Jackson. Unsurprisingly again, his arms are huge. I would not want to take any of those punches myself. But Trent Taylor, not seemingly all that affected. SOW setting Trent up in the middle of the ring. Trent rolls over immediately. And SOW, a nice football tackle there to the back. Trent chop into a kick to the face, but SOW just kips right up. After a couple headlock punches, Trent goes for a pin, forcing SOW to kick out, not giving him time to rest. But SOW clotheslining him to the outside. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't see Trent pull out a weapon there. Usually he goes for those pretty quickly. Backdrop from SOW. Now keep in mind, we have our one of our better refs tonight, John Kubor. So if Trent tries anything funny, he's going to be there to catch it. Though it seems Trent is actually going for some power slams and then pounding SWAV's head into the back of the mat. And SWAV just kipping back up. Punches into a football tackle again. Everything Trent tries, SWAV pops back up. It's not working. Running elbow drop from Trent, but again, back up from SWAV. I think so far, Trent, he's getting some control back. He's getting the flow of the match, but this is SWAV's match right now. As SWAV gets a nice pile driver off. He employs those pile drivers quick into every match, getting a 2 count already. We haven't even hit the 10-minute mark. They're getting that DQ count, biting at the finger. SWAV hits a backdrop, but Trent sits right up. Terrifying. Big lariat in the corner from Trent Taylor. Taking a breather, letting SWAV get up. Trent says, stand, fight me, as SWAV pulls off a second pile driver. Going for a pin again, unsurprising. A maneuver like that is always going to get a pin, honestly. And Trent quick to strike back again. And now a chop block, taking out those massive tree trunks legs. But here SOW sets up for a, we know what's coming here. It's a big ol' spear! Into the pin, 1, 2, no! I thought that was it. Now that was a massive thing to kick out of. Oh God! The flames in SWAV's face! I don't know how the ref didn't see that. Did he determine that that wasn't illegal? No, ref. Oh God! Busted him straight open. I mean, yeah, that's gonna call for a DQ, but look at SWAV. He's bleeding. God! That was nasty. Well, we've got SWAV checked out backstage. He's mostly fine, but he's not happy. He's really pissed off, actually. In fact, he's currently looking, from last I heard, for Trent Taylor backstage. And I've heard that Trent has left the building. So we're going to have to see how that situation develops, as in comes our women's world champion, celebrating her win, her title defense at Pit Stop. Yeah, yes we did. Now, if my partner was here, this would be a segment that he would be very happy to see. I can tell you right now, he would be talking a big game about how great Bea Quinn is, and I can't disagree with anything he would be saying. She had an excellent title defense on Pit Stop. She did, I mean, it was a great match against what has to be one of the better competitors that we've seen come up despite a low win ratio. So I'm gonna let her talk this time. Now we did know about these stipulations from the press conference. Oh, but it sounds like there's more? Full control. Wait, is she allowed to pick her opponents now? Oh. Oh, so she can decide whether or not she's going to have a singles or a triple threat or a fatal four-way, which means she's probably only ever going to have singles matches. She gets to pick who participates in the #1 contenders matches. I'm assuming there's still some restrictions on that, but she can even set up title shots. Yeah, I guess in a way she does get to pick her opponents. I mean, from a couple at least. What? Huh? Yeah, no, the board wouldn't have agreed to that. With what plan? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you... Is she saying what I think she's saying? I really hope she's not saying what I think she's saying. Because I don't know how Punk will take this. If she's saying what I think she's saying, this could be a massive issue. I mean, she's called Charlie Cena to join her in the ring. Charlie is coming. Mia has given Charlie the ring for the time being to let Charlie get her entrance through. I imagine we'll soon see them back in the ring together. And yeah, here we go. She did not have that language on the press conference. Or in her prior... Oh no. I'd like to apologize to our network and the censors. Unfortunately, we do not actually have any good censorship on the show, so for any kids watching, plug your ears. Oh God, she is saying what I thought she was saying. She was trying to rig the Eliminator tournament in her favor. Now, I'm going to say this. There's no way Aiko would have ever agreed to throw the match. Oh, I don't like that language. Yeah, this is exactly what happens. Yeah. So there's no way Aiko would have thrown that match. There's no way she would have agreed to anything like that. And Bia would have known that, so she probably didn't even bother to try. So she did. There's no arguing that Bia Quinn beat Kimura Aiko. And to say if anybody else could have done that, I mean, Bia Quinn, I don't think Eve Moreau would have ever paid Bia Quinn off or been paid off by Ia Quinn either. So I feel maybe this what she's saying didn't actually go the way she wanted. But I guess we do have a talented women's roster. That's completely true. And it's only getting better as we go forward. You've got to be kidding me. Did they set Carrie Alice up? Oh my God, they set Carrie Alice up and he fell for it. I was just about to say, how could they possibly... I mean, all of this still
5 minutes gone.
requires the help of a GM. Oh my God. That's insane. She has the GM on her side, the newly hired GM that replaced Carrie Alice after his brash decision. She truly has taken over the division. She says the jurisdiction. Oh, the women are in trouble now. Folks, I am still in shock by what I just heard. I mean, I can't wait for Punk to come back next week and tell me what he thinks of this. Because that was an incredibly insane reveal. I mean, effectively, Bia Quinn is now 100% in charge of the women's booking. As long as she has Carrie on her side, there's really nothing anyone can do. Unless the board fires Carrie, but I doubt her contract will allow for such a quick firing. As long as she isn't abusing her power outright, I mean, nothing says you can't help a particular wrestler if you want to. And whatever pops a rating will probably be fine with the board as long as it doesn't get them in any trouble. I can't believe this. I should move on though. We have a tag match coming up, and this is a pretty big one, to be honest. There's quite a few people in the back facing off with the Blood Alliance, but right now it's the Wild Monsters getting their shot. And they are currently 0-3, but they have an incredible history here. Even though they haven't managed to win a tag match yet, they have had performances that essentially scream top contenders to me. All they need to do is start getting the wins under their belts, and they will get themselves up there. They have been, insanely smart as a tag team the entire time, and they only get better every time they enter these rings. That said, the same can be argued for the Blood Alliance, so we'll just have to see how things go. We did try to get that blood spot sanitized. While we have a spare mat, I believe it was stated that due to the small amount of blood, it was easy enough to clean. There's a bit of a stain there, but it's currently satisfactory according to guidelines. There was no need to completely whip out a whole new mat. However, if more bleeding happens, they will bring out the new mat to replace this one. And we're starting with some interesting technical wrestling between Kerry Korea and Kick-Ass Sharp, though Kick-Ass is quick to back that off with some nice forearms. And Kerry, showing the level of ability that they've been having, keeping Kick-Ass in their corner. This is the strategy they've been employing, divide and conquer, and it's been working. Though now it seems he's allowing Kick-Ass to go so he can tag in his own partner. It's a little too early to keep Kick-Ass down for long, and they know that, so there's no point if you're ready to tag, forcing things to keep going. Ooh, we've got a test of strength here, which is won by Marco in, decisive fashion. We know Marco has some vicious punches, but Jesus, I did not know he was that strong. Overpowering Taikyo Ryu to that degree, that easily, is shocking. Now Taikyo going for a separate way to show his power with a strike exchange. I would be surprised, though, if Marco were to lose this. And yeah, unshockingly, he comes out on top. The striking power Marco has is just a cut above the rest. Though Taikyo has quite a bit of lifting power and strength, as you see here, holding Marco up with ease, even as Marco tries to force his way out. But a vicious uppercut in response. We got a tag out from Taikyo. Kerry Korea now entering the match to face off with Marco, who is tagging out immediately to his partner, and here it is, the SOW special. Oh, but being responded to with a double suplex on Kerry Korea. Kick-Ass Sharp now the legal man. And immediately Kerry notices and drags Kick-Ass to his corner. I think he was calling for the lariat there. Kick-Ass was quick to respond with a kick to the gut. It's a little soon to be calling for your finish here, Kerry. Big elbow to the face, and a responding elbow from Kick-Ass, thrown into the ropes, rolling punch. Kick-Ass calling for a timeout, Kerry saying okay, and tags out. Kick-Ass prevents that tag move. I feel like I'm saying Kick-Ass a lot, might switch to saying Sharp. But regardless, he is now tagging out to his partner, Marco Campione. Sharp quick to keep Taikyo down, but Marco does not get up either. Laying on the mat long enough. Taikyo kipping up there. This match is only getting started, folks. I'm pretty sure we haven't even used a cut play yet. Running European upper to the corner. And the lift kicks. Marco is firing up. Big side slam there. Marco rolls out and walks off to gain his composure. Kerry not really doing anything on the outside. He's just waiting. I don't think he feels a need to go attacking and fighting on the outside. Marco, oh, a tag out though. Now it's Kerry is the legal man. That resets the count. A glass pane. Oh, that's going to be dangerous on the outside there. Oh, and Kerry goes back out to throw Marco in. He says, enough stalling. Get in the ring. We're doing this match. But Marco's like, nah, tosses Kerry right back out. He's really killing time here. 10 minutes have passed. And here, Kick-Ass just showing off in the corner. Kerry quick to take a rest as he rolls in, relaxing. Kick-Ass forces him up. Fireman's carry. A glass pane on the outside looming. It would be dangerous if anybody were to fall out of the ring and land on that. That would be a lot of damage. Arm lock. Or I should say wrist lock. Ooh, close. For a moment I thought he was going to land right on it, but he barely misses it. Tagging out to Taiko Ryu. Gets hit with a backdrop of his sorts there. Oh, what's Ryu setting up for? Oh my god, second rope suplex. And that calls for a cut play, though Kick-Ass manages to kick out. Lift kicks. Marco taking care of business in the ring. Pin attempt broken by the ropes there. Unsurprisingly, these two teams having a really solid match here. Ooh! Marco breaking up those chops and leading directly into a assisted German suplex. And now we've got a punch combination, though it does not seem to result in anything for Marco, even though he manages to win it. Hip toss there. Ooh, blocked the punch. That had to hurt though. Those punches from Marco are nothing short of devastating, as we've seen time and time again. This wrist lock is countered into a wrist lock from Kerry. Seeing Marco employ wrist locks is very interesting, adding more and more maneuvers to his repertoire as he progresses as a wrestler. That choke in the corner with his foot. Though Weir, interestingly, has Marco in his own corner. This is an unfamiliar position for the Wild Monsters. They don't usually have the opponent in their own corner like this for this long. I don't think it's Kerry Korea's idea exactly, though. But the Blood Alliance is taking this to their advantage, trying to keep Kerry here the way he usually would keep his opponents in their corner. However, he kicks them both down and manages to tag out. Side buster there. Giant swing! Right into the turnbuckle, and oh, he rolls out, but doesn't, he rolls right onto that glass. That was a rough landing. He must have forgotten the pain was there. Look at how he's bleeding. German suplex. Ooh, I thought he was going to respond with one of his own, but he just got countered instead. despite the blood loss, Kick-Ass seems to be going just fine. Once again showing that no pain can stop him. But we're definitely going to need the new mat after this one. Oh, the delay on that suplex! But Taiko up first. Kick-Ass smartly tagging out. That blood loss is not doing good for him. And then, oh, Taiko countering the backdrop attempt. Another new maneuver attempted from Marco there. Oh, big punch to the gut. And now punching him on the ground. Taiko, yep, unsurprisingly tagging out. I believe we just heard the 15-minute call. Ooh! Attempted to call it in, but misjudged the distance there. Still manages to take advantage, though. Marco attempts to toss Kerry into the corner. Kerry ends up tossing Marco, only to get thrown into the corner anyways. Oh my god. Oh, he's going for it. The coast to coast! And Kick-Ass is happy to see that damage inflicted. Marco with a big knee drop as well. Going into a strike exchange, Kerry fighting for his life out here. Stuck in the Blood Alliance's corner. They've actually been really good at isolating Kerry specifically. Using the Wild Monster's strategy of try to conquer against them. This strike exchange, Kerry is really fighting. He might actually do it. He could actually take out Marco in the strike exchange, and he does it! That is very uncommon. He manages to fight his way out and tag out to Taiko Ryu. Ooh, but Marco making him suffer as Kick-Ass hits Taiko with this Cerberus suplex. And he went for the pin, forced a cut play to be used there. I have been keeping track, and currently both teams are at 2 cut plays remaining. So this match likely will not be over yet. It's still got some time to go. But it is intense! Marco saving his partner with that leaping single leg drop kick. What an incredible maneuver. Really showing why the Blood Alliance is where they are. Taiko's roaring that delayed suplex. He's about to hit it. Boom! Big impact. And now some forearms right to the face. But a kick out. Or not a kick out, sorry. Marco breaks out. Oh, but now they're isolating Marco in their corner. And he's looking hurt. Oh, maybe not. That was a solid combination. And Kick-Ass prevents the interference, forcing Kerry to kick out. Kerry up to the top twice with a leaping splash, forcing a cut play usage. That was the last cut play for the Blood Alliance. The Wild Monsters still have an attempt. Oh, there it goes. Oh, a little delayed there in landing that finishing maneuver. But like I said, it's too late. He's no longer the legal man. Kerry going up top. He's waiting for it. Diving lariat! Tagging out to Taiko. The back grapple. The double backdrop. Oh, Kick-Ass quick to hit that swing suplex, preventing them from getting the front grapple. not want to take their finishing maneuver. I believe their finishing maneuver is something along the lines of guerrilla warfare. Kick-Ass is fighting for his life as he gets caught in a giant swing. Tossed into the ropes, into a belly-to-belly off the ropes, but Kick-Ass up first. Boom! Huge side backdrop lift. He went for German, but Kick-Ass flips out and tags in his partner Marco. And Marco into a strike exchange with Taiko. He lost one earlier to Kerry Korea. Can he win this one against the Gojira Taiko Ryu? Rolling punch, 30 minutes are gone. There's only 45 minutes in this match in total. Oh, the combination! I believe Marco has called for his end, but Taiko fighting back. Uppercut! I believe that's a Shoryuken, honestly. And Taiko wisely tagging out. Ooh, dodging the double knee press attempt. I don't know. Kerry is in trouble. Marco now tagging out, it looks like. Yep. Fist drop. Kerry bringing Marco out. But Kick-Ass throwing Kerry into their corner. Oh, rebound suplex. It looks like Kick-Ass might be calling for the end here. A rolling back chop. Sliding forearm. But Kick-Ass can't capitalize on the damage inflicted there. Kerry quick to fight back. Hitting with a suplex. And now slamming that bleeding skull into the mat over and over. Kick-Ass forcing his way out. Kerry tagging back to Taiko. Kick-Ass quickly moving Kerry Korea away. Getting caught in the full Nelson. He can't do anything about this. There's no rope breaks because Kerry is not the legal man. Flopping down. Shades of Ric Flair. And yeah, no, unsurprisingly, ready to kick out. Double team maneuver countered this late in the game. Marco is attempting to kick Taiko out of that, but Taiko just ignoring those kicks until the last one. Took quite a few to get that done. Not sure why he held on so long though. Because Marco... Oh my God! Pile driver! That might be it! No! Marco kicks out at 2.9. Might be 2.99. Fist drop, fist drop. And yeah, here we go. Oh, he tried. Marco almost caught him. But a side suplex. And tag out to Kerry Korea, who lands a lifting deadlift suplex. This match has gone on for quite some time. I'm not sure when it's going to come to an end. Marco stalling on the outside, but I'm not sure why. Is he worried that if that they'll lose? Is he stalling for the draw? Caught by Kerry Korea before he could make it to his corner. Throws Kerry off in a strike exchange. He needs to win this one if he wants to tag out to his partner. But he lost last time in the strike exchange against Kerry. Rolling punch does it. Marco tags out. And Kerry's caught in a double suplex. Kick-ass dragon carry to the center. He's got to hit this. He's got to end this soon. German suplex into the pin, the bridge, and that's the 3! Blood Alliance pulls it out. What a performance! Incredible. After that performance, I think it's pretty safe to say that the Blood Alliance is a team not to be tried with. However, right now, we have coming in one of the women who has been kind of on top of her game lately. Ever since failing to win the Women's World Championship, Kimura Aiko has been doing nothing but winning. And if she could win again tonight, that's going to put her kind of on par with our current #1 contender for the women's title. That said, she has to go through this storm. My current favorite, one of the women who I have been looking forward to seeing week after week after week, the North Star, Nishi Kazumi. Now, this right here in particular is one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. I mean, I'm sure that has been made very clear about all the times I've talked about her. But she's just incredible. Everything she does blows me away. Plus her music, of course. Listen to this. Omni Slims, Stardust Surfers. Alright, and we're getting started. This is a massive match, but I will quickly take a moment to go back to the Blood Alliance. I just want to point out and say that after that match, after that victory, they are now officially the new #1 contenders to the tag titles. So Sindhu Darlo does have their tag match guaranteed at Downforce, but this means that there was a good chance that if they did not get that match signed, they might not have actually gotten to get the title match at Straightaway. It almost makes you wonder if they were incredibly fortunate to have gotten through their match in that segment before Blood Alliance got out here tonight. In a 2 rank down, I'm going to quickly go down the top 4 competitors in every division. So we'll start with the current men's singles division. Following tonight's results, we have ranked at #1 top competitor is, of course, the Death Game, Aaron Payne. Ranked at #2 is Mars Namor, the Nigerian War Machine. At #3 is the Golden Star, Meiji Kaito. And #4 is the Thunderstorm, Suave Jackson, as a result of the disqualification victory over Trent Taylor. Now for the top 4 in the women's division, obviously #1 is La Sombra Altissima. #2 is Kimura Aiko. #3 is Nishi Kazumi. And following her win tonight, #4, oh, my bad, I forgot to do the update. So #2 is actually Daya Keaton. #3 is Kimura Aiko. And #4 is Nishi Kazumi. So it goes Sombra Altissima, Daya Keaton, Kimura Aiko, Nishi Kazumi. Which means this match between Kimura and Nishi is going to be huge for them. The winner of this may actually go up to the #2 contender. And then in the tag division, given Blood Alliance's victory, they are now, like I said, the new #1 contenders, followed by Sindhu Darlo, then the Honored, and then Moment for Life, who has not been back for quite some time. Of course, following Moment for Life is the live stream. So while this match goes on, before I get into the full-on play-by-play commentary, I do want to break down a few things that have come up as the future. So first off, since this is coming up before Downforce, I want to talk about Saturday's episode of High Gear. We have the Outbacks facing off against the Wild Monsters. The Outbacks are a team from JEPW who are getting their SOW debut, though I will say they are not signed with SOW currently. Instead, we are having a small collaboration where the entire Kingdom Come stable, Till Thy Kingdom Come, will be coming over. And in effect with that, the main event announced for High Gear is Damian Oxley versus, and this is a shocker and a huge deal for me, the Terminator, Elijah Lee. I have been hoping and praying and wishing that Elijah Lee would sign with SOW. I knew he was a free agent, but I didn't want to curse anything. But he has signed. He was the man we saw last week on Ignition Episode 8. And he has officially signed a contract with SOW. So he will be making his debut on High Gear against Damian Oxley of Till Thy Kingdom Come. And the last match on High Gear, which will be our the second match on the card, is another new signing, the whole damn Ari, Takari Oyet. I haven't seen much of him, so I don't know what he's going to be doing exactly, but I do know he's going to be facing off against, and this is a hell of a debut for him, Trent Taylor. Oh my god, a glowing... Oh, I almost missed that. That roll through glowing suplex. Oh, I'm glad I looked over. Kimura Aiko and Nishikizumi are clearly having a great match, and I feel bad that I can't quite commentate on it move by move right now because I still have to go over the card for Downforce as it is currently. The Open Challenge is going to open the card from Aaron Payne. Following that, we have currently the National Heavyweight Championship, Mars Namor versus Castro Lichte. Following that, we have currently the SOW World Heavyweight Championship Open Challenge. Following that, Meiji Kaito will be facing off against Suave Jackson and an opponent who will be the winner of the main event of High Gear. So either Damian Oxley or Elijah Lee. And then finally, currently booked, the main event of Downforce will be Sindhu Darlo versus the Dark Crusade in a 2 out of 3 falls tag match. Woo! Okay. That's what we've got announced. Now I can focus on this match. And, I mean, it is look at the technical chain wrestling we're getting here. Back switch, back switch, back switch, armbar, back mount, picks her up, German suplex. God damn, this match is going insane. I knew this would be good the moment I saw these two on the card. I mean, realistically, this is a pay-per-view level match. This is a dream match. These two have never been in the ring together before. And here they are showing us what we've been missing out on. Dodging that. Oh my. Nishikizumi, Kimura Aiko, two of the best Joshi wrestlers to ever lace up a pair of boots. And they're just going at it, showing us everything they've got. I say lace up a pair of boots. As you can see, I'm sure, Aiko does not actually have laces in her boots. But, you know, you get my point. This match is incredible in every way. Look at how it's, oh my God, the spirit punches just slamming at each other. Boom, the knee to the jaw. And the flying knee to the back of the skull. Monkey flip. Oh my, this is incredible. This match is everything I could have wanted from it. And it's only just started. I also would like to point out, I think I missed this, but we do have a new referee here in SOW again. This seems to happen quite often. I believe, God, I'm going to feel so bad for this if I'm wrong. I believe it is Allie Hale? Shining Scissors! Or no, Shining Sword. Scissors is a different one. Big knee to the gut, though, in response. And the Busaiku Polaris knee! Whoa! Oh my God! Nishi Kazumi wins it with the Polaris knee strike! Well that's huge! That's Kimura Aiko's second loss in SOW! Nishi is doing exactly what she said she was going to do. She's rising through the roster. God, I wish my casting partner had been here with me tonight. This was a night. I will see you guys next week on Ignition. Do remember that unfortunately for High Gear, neither me nor my normal partner are scheduled to be commentators. In the future, if anybody, if there's enough roaring for our commentary to return, at least one of us, me specifically, because I have more free time, might be able to start commentating that show. But for now, High Gear will be uncommentated. Tune in. I'm going to quickly go over the card again before we cut out here. High Gear Episode 1, the Outbacks versus the Wild Monsters. Dakari Oyet versus Trent Taylor. And Damian Oxley, the Trailblazer, versus the Terminator, Elijah Lee. And since we won't have another episode of Ignition before it, let me also run down the current card for Ignition down first. Like I said before, the open challenge with Aaron Payne, anyone can answer. We have the National Heavyweight title match, Mars Namor versus Castor Leakton. We have the SOW World Heavyweight Championship Open Challenge, which I assume is going to be answered by Clint Cassidy. Just announced, we have Taya Keaton versus Nishi Kazumi. An insane match announcement there. I am a little worried for Kazumi's safety, but let's move forward. It's going to be Meiji Kaito after that versus Suave Jackson versus the winner of Damian Oxley and Elijah Lee. And last but not least at all, the 2 out of 3 falls tag team match between Sin Dudarlo and the Dark Crusade for the SOW Tag Team Championships. Do not miss the upcoming shows. They're going to be amazing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Devil D, signing out.